Lovely. All right, we're good. I know it's too quiet in here. Have y'all been here before? Have not? It's a nice place, right?
Yeah.
A variety of stuff.
It's eclectic.
Yes, very different. So, okay, where are you from? You from here?
Knoxville.
Knoxville. Why are you here?
Birthday present for my mom. We're going to decorate some like
Aww.
candles.
Awesome.
Aww. She looks about 40, right? 40?
Thank you.
I'm already hitting on your mom. That's hilarious. Sorry. That's hilarious. I'm glad y'all came in. Y'all had no idea it's a comedy show, but it is a comedy show. Yes.
Okay. I thought it was music, but...
No, well, you don't want to hear me sing. I promise you that. we saved 2 seats right up front.
We actually have to...
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I don't want to hear it.
We're going to make our first purchase and then
Okay, well.
But I'm pulling for you.
In spirit, I love it.
Don't worry, he won't be up there.
He's not
part of the show.
Shots fired! I can feel the love.
Get him off stage.
Shot in the heart. No, but yeah, we like to do this once a month. So I don't know how often y'all come back, but tell all your friends, both of them, that. Yeah, we like. It's just all about having fun. Yay! There's so many new faces and old faces. I'll say old, but whatever.
Damn. I am so glad I'm going up after you.
I got every once in a while I work on something new. You want to hear something new?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut up, Carl. You know what I said. Y'all know it's almost impossible to get rid of a trash can. If you put a trash can out in the curb, they won't pick it up. They said it has to be in a bag. Anything that has to be thrown away has to be in a bag. But you go to a grocery store and said, I need a trash can bag. He said, no, this is not exactly what I'm talking about. I said, yeah, I want to throw away a trash can. I got a bad trash can. I want to throw it away. But it has to be in the bag. Okay, okay, we're going to rework that one. But it's true, you can't get rid of a trash
God,
can.
I love you so much.
Shut up, Sarah.
I love you so much.
Shut up, Sarah.
That one was great.
Wait.
See, I made somebody laugh.
We need signs that say apply.
I hate this place. Yeah, I'm trying to make you look better.
I know, thank you so much.
Oh my God. Yay, there he is, my favorite asshole. If y'all don't know this, he's normally here every time we do this show. Wait, shut the door.
Oh!
Sorry.
Good, I'm going to take out a loan and we have it replaced.
Look, we say the front seat just for you. Okay, go to the second row.
I want to give it a shot at it.
Nobody wants to sit up front. That's just hilarious. I like sitting up front.
Oh, I just wanted to give us a little space.
Okay.
So I didn't want to in case you got excited or something.
Happy birthday, Mom. Everybody say happy birthday, Mom. Enjoy it. Hilarious.
There's a balloon.
There's a balloon out there?
Yeah. 40.
Yeah.
Another 40.
Hilarious.
Whichever way the wind blows.
You just. All right, since we have so many, I'm just going to go ahead and let's start the comedy show because y'all don't want to hear me. Really? You missed the first joke I just did.
Just one joke? You go.
No, you don't want to hear it. Trust me. Yeah. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? No?
Had sex yesterday.
Hey, high five on that.
Oh my God.
It's the highlight of our...
Hilarious. You got some more people. I like birthday parties. Birthday party. Let's see. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to AA. You sit up front. No. That is hilarious. You had no idea you was walking to an AA meeting.
God, now I want to drink.
That's funny. I was walking down the street with my friend, and we walk up on a dog. You see, there's a dog back there. The dog was licking his own balls. And the guy says, I wish I could do that. I was like, oh, well, you better pet that dog first.
Okay, that was good.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. No, okay. That got better. That was an old joke I did like years ago, and I saw it on YouTube. Like, oh, bringing that one back up. There we go. Let's just start the show because I got so many people here, and I appreciate everybody for coming, and I want everybody to have time to be on stage. So with that being said, I got some new people who are going to do it. Well, sort of new. So we're going to give them a round of applause, and hopefully they don't fuck shit up. So let me give you a brief history. I do a podcast every Thursday with my friend Sarah and her friend Kat, or our friend Kat. Sarah was on it last week. Adrian was on it the week before. So if y'all want to see somebody, this comedian sitting around being stupid, that's what we do. We have to get Drew on. Drew has a podcast.
Yeah.
He talks about.
I know, we talked about that.
He talks about Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Like how long does that? Anyway.
As long as they keep making movies.
Dude, I
They're
get
really
it.
not fast.
But still, how many movies are out right now?
Somewhere between 10 and 15, depending on how many
What the fuck?
that's the actual series.
Oh, see, he knows way too much. But then I'm thinking, you can only go do 10 episodes, then you're like done. Then you're like,
We just finished season 2.
taking it apart piece by piece. So anyway, all right. So come on up here, Sarah. Everybody put your hands together for Sarah G. Come on, Sarah.
Good, a little bit slower.
You told me to take my time. Okay, I gotta start the timer. So this is my second time doing comedy, and I have been writing all kinds of paper. I mean, I have written paper, and Enrique's like, you're running out of paper in the notebook. So I'm lost. I'm entirely lost. And I realized that my friends, they told me, they're like, Sarah, less is more. I'm like, come on, what are you talking about? This is me. This is what I do. I am all about more, more, more. And then the couple of days that followed, I started to realize they might be right. Because I was talking to my friend, and she got all upset. You know, nobody's taking out the trash. She gets all pissed off. And so I said, pumpernickel. Because I bought her some pumpernickel bread, and she loves that. So she starts laughing. And then I was like, so do you need help with the trash? She's like, God. And I was like, oh, Sarah, less is more. I should have stopped the pumpernickel. God, I love this. No, this is good. I told him, I said, I'm hoping to bomb today because I have to get it over with. I'm like super nervous. I was doing really good until I called my mom. I'm like, hey mom, let me tell you some jokes. I didn't get halfway through it. She's like, so you need to be a little bit more relatable. I was like, so maybe I could finish it first and then you could tell me what I'm doing wrong? She's like, oh, okay, I'll write notes. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate that. I've been trying to write jokes and stuff, and you know, the funniest thing is that my kids, they're the best. Like my 5-year-old, he's like, you know, Mommy, let me tell you a joke. I'm like, please make it good, because Mommy needs some material here. He goes, have I told you my lion joke? I'm like, no. And he goes, it's not a joke, I'm lying. I said, God, I love you so much, I'm so using that. That was about 30 seconds of my time. Where's the applause thing? So the other day my friend, she comes and she calls me up and she's upset because she got her first DUI. Which, by the way, I looked up her mugshot. This bitch, she's like this. She's all upset. I'm like, why are you smiling so much? I was like, if I was going to jail, I'd be like this. She's like, well, you know, they were making me laugh. I'm like, but what kind of jail did you go to? And she's like, I'm just so sad. I just think I'm just gonna jump off my balcony. I just want to kill myself. And you can't do that. You have to babysit for me on Tuesday. She was like, oh, thanks for giving me a purpose. I was like, I'm a helper, you know. But, and I went blank. This is fun. Sorry, I am brand new at this, so you just have to give me a moment.
You're fine. Take your time. Here you go.
Breathe. So yes, Monty and I do the podcast. It's Monty Hicks with Chicks. And he, did I hear a wow? So I say things and later on Monty's like, sir, you cannot say that. Because we had a comedian come on. And I'm like, hey, introducing, and I go, so, tell us a joke. Apparently you're not supposed to say that to comedians. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. That comedians are supposed to tell jokes. And he's like, Sarah, let me explain it. I went, hold on. See, I'm a little naive and a little stubborn, which the combination probably isn't good. Because an hour later, when I finally made my, my story, and he finally chuckled for a second, I was like, I'm taking it for a win. It's because it was him. I'm like, there's so many rules to being a comedian, and so much you have to write down. You cannot just come up and wing it like I am now. I have like so much written down, and I keep trying, and all I keep thinking is, I am someday gonna make it. I'm gonna be so famous, but I am doing it, and that is all that matters. You get up here and you do it. I have the utmost respect for all comedians, because after this, I have watched all kinds of comedian shows and stuff, which I didn't do before, by the way. I'm like, wow, they're so funny. How do they do this? I'm like, I can do that. And then I get up here and I'm like, so my timer goes off. Yes, I made it 5 minutes. Woo! I'm so proud of myself. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Oh my God! I told her she could be on the podcast because she won't shut up. So that's
Seriously.
Keeps it going.
there you go. It's like rambling
That's why I have
on
to do
and
the
on
timer.
and on. Thank you.
I love you guys.
I'm a
Hey,
big-
thanks for bombing right before me though.
Really?
You're the bestest ever.
Yeah. Have a good day. Awesome.
Thanks for listening.
I love Sarah to death because she so wants to say the N-word every time I see her. So we were talking about sushi one day. What is it?
Nigiri.
That's close enough. That's all you get. I'm gonna let it go with that one. You can use any more letters. That's it.
I'm so excited to use.
Oh my God! You see how this show goes every Thursday. Anyway, let's keep this show going. Y'all want to hear somebody else?
Yay!
All right. Here we go. First time. You ready?
Sure.
First time on stage. He is also on the podcast. Hicks with Chicks and a Little Dick. No, I'm just kidding. Put your hands together for Enrique. Go over here.
What up? My name's Enrique. Thank you for having me up here. Long time listener, first time caller. This is my first time ever on stage talking to people like this. Whoa! I don't even know how to hold a mic. Should I hold it like this? I hold it like this. Usually when I hold like a gun, I realize if I hold it like that, it's the wrong way. So people always think I'm about to shoot somebody, but I've never shot anybody. I hate guns, by the way. And I'm from Texas, so everybody thinks when I was traveling in Europe, everybody was like, "Hey, where are you from?" And I'm like, "I'm from Texas." Like, "Oh, you like cowboy?" Everybody thinks you ride horses and like cowboy, bang, 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 bang. I was like, nope. And of course, I was on a train with some Japanese people. I was like, "Oh, so you know Karate Kid and all that." It's like, so it didn't make sense. We're all totally didn't understand each other. But I don't know. Europe's a great place. Traveling is the best thing to do. Most materials, if you ever want, just get out of the house, go run around the country, meet a lot of people. That's what I do for work. I'm a pyrotechnician for a country artist at the time being. So we blow stuff on fire on stage, and it's super cool. So it's a different kind of stage material. We're just like flames, and now I'm just a flamer, I guess you call me. Yeah, so I'm on the podcast with Sarah and Monty, unfortunately. But that's okay, because no one's ever listening to us or watching us anyway, so there's nothing, we're just on there just for our own entertainment.
Or the sound doesn't work.
Exactly. So it's all fun in that kind of reasons. Yeah, Wicked Ollie's, I love this place. Except for I can't afford to shop here, apparently, because everything's too expensive for me. It's vintage, which means extra zero in the end. It's where rich people come to look poor. Is that how it is? But no, I love it here. I love this kind of stuff. In about 10 years, it'll be antique, right? I don't know where vintage goes to antique, or where all that.
Vintage is 20 years old.
Okay, vintage 20, antique is 100.
2005.
Right.
So we're all vintage.
Yeah, NSYNC's classic rock, you know, all these old classic rock, vintage rock, right? I guess I don't know. Yeah, speaking of bombs, that's why I can't, Sarah wanted to go on a trip with her to Austin. I was like, they're going to let you on the plane, you little bomber?
Yeah, my son.
Oh yeah, here we go. It's me, it's going out. The batteries are dead.
That's what she said. Sorry, man. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me? My thought. That's great. Apparently I'm the guinea pig, so. And then I told Monty, I was like, hey, you know, I saw him last month, we were doing this, and I was like, oh, I could probably do that. And I was like, and I thought about it. So here's the problem. All y'all talking about, like, you have to write your material down, practice all that stuff. Well, here's the problem for me. I hate reading. I hate reading. I hate writing. I hate reading. I don't like any of that stuff. I wish I was blind. I don't know, the bad thing, because I just don't want to read. But I don't let, just tell it to me. You know, maybe I can feel it out on some braille, however that works. Some bumps. Oh, that sounds funny. Oh, that looks funny. But no, I hate reading. So, like books. Hate reading books. Cliff notes. Hate even Cliff notes. Cliff notes didn't work. What else did it work? Audiobooks. Does that count? Does that? Thank you. Does audiobooks count as reading? Anybody know? Is that does count? Sure. How come?
Because for most of human history, you didn't have individual copies of the book and they were read out loud.
So it's a history thing.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I hate audiobooks too. I would listen to the first chapter and just skip all the way to the end and see if I wanted to listen to the rest of it. I didn't have time for that. But anyways, I appreciate Monty. I think I've run over my time already, but I don't know if it's a time thing up here, but I really appreciate it. I'll tell you more about it. Hopefully I'll be invited back again, but thanks for everybody for listening. My name's Enrique. See y'all soon. Bye.
Give it up one more time. Yeah, it's not easy to do. It's crazy.
What the fuck ever? He didn't write shit down. He didn't even know he was going to do it till we walked in the door.
He's naturally
He
funny.
is naturally funny. Damn, I love it.
I love it.
No, I love to hate it.
I can feel the love fight going on later. Damn it! She wrote all this shit. Talk about being blind. Somebody asked me, would you rather be deaf or would you rather be blind? You ever thought about that?
I can pretend like I'm deaf.
I'd rather be deaf, because you know, you can't say I can hear some titties coming down the street. I'd rather see those titties. I know a blind guy.
Yeah.
He's never said, "Hey, you hear them titties coming down the street?" No, he's never said that.
Yeah, but then he can just feel them.
Oh my God, you gotta have permission to ask all that.
Not if you're blind.
Oh my God, Braille titties? Is that what you're trying to say?
All the bumps.
You trying to get somebody thrown in jail? All right, let's get this show going. I'm talking about titties right now. Anyway, y'all ready to hear another comedian say hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Put your hands together for Sarah Hines, all the way from Kentucky. Yay!
Hey guys.
Hey!
Hey. This is like the most supportive room I've ever been in, honestly. Sarah's up here being like, oh, that's good. And she's like, struggling. And they're like in the back being like, oh, no, it's okay. Take your time. So I'm like not worried. I can say whatever I want, right? Let's see. Speaking of which, you were talking about the AA meeting. I am an alcoholic. So thank you. Yeah. But I kind of I figured it out in reverse. Because what happened is first I had a spiritual awakening. And then I quit drinking. And then I realized I was an alcoholic. So that means that tonight I'm gonna hit rock bottom. And it's probably here, honestly, so we'll see. Like many women in their 30s, I found out that I'm autistic from TikTok. Yeah, I found out a lot about myself from TikTok. I think that's maybe why they wanted to get rid of it. I also found out recently that when I'm attracted to someone, I'm kind of moody and mean. Apparently it's a Gemini thing. Yeah, okay. But the good news about that is I found out that I am very attracted to my husband. Actually, sometimes I'm attracted to my husband before he's even done anything. But I get really attracted to my husband when I'm hungry. I've also, I used to think that I had a good gaydar. And then I came out as queer at 35 years old, so sometimes the call's coming from inside the house. Do you guys like dirty jokes? Yeah, okay. We're gonna go for some dirty jokes, because I also saw on TikTok, I saw this TikTok that said that if you make a wish inside a pussy, it comes true. Oh. Yeah. So I tried it. I mean, when you get a wish, what do you wish for? So I wished for 100 more pussies. But I don't think I was specific enough. Because now it looks like a biblically accurate angel down there. Oh, I know. Talk about 100 wishes, and now I need 100 magic wands. It's not working. I've been thinking about time travel a lot. Do you guys ever think about where you would go if you traveled back in time? Yeah, where would you go? Where would you go back here? Where would you go? Not the future. Okay.
As a white man.
As a white man, you're not going into the future. You're looking ahead in the future and you're being like, it's going to be bad for white men? Oh, that's a scary time. If it's going to be scary for all of us, oh yeah, probably. So you would go to the past?
Oh yeah, because I was able, right before I started, year one, you know what I'm saying?
Year one. So as someone who owns a vintage store, you're going to go back to year one and you're going to be like, I'm going to get a lot of goods to purvey in the future, right? I'm like, year one, you're trying to go get all Jesus' shit and sell in your store, honestly. So did you guys know that Stephen Hawking threw a party for time travelers from the future? Yeah, he did. He was Stephen Hawking, he was so convinced that it was impossible to time travel back into the past, right? He said it was possible to travel forward into the future, but that it was impossible to travel into the past. So he made these gold invitations, and he printed them, and he sent them out only after the party. And he published this, right? And then he made these smug little videos of himself, in the party room, being like, well, this proves that you can't time travel into the past. But I like to think that the time travelers from the future got the gold invitations, and they started to look into it, and they were like, Stephen Hawking, huh, cool. Astrophysics. Wait, this guy went to Epstein's Island. I don't think that's a party we want to go to. So I got married recently. Yay. Thank you. And sometimes my husband and I get in fights because I like to say crazy things. But we got into a fight recently playing that game, 5 celebrities you can have sex with. You guys know that game, 5 celebrity hall passes? He said it wasn't fair that half the celebrities on my list were dead. But does he really think that his chances of having sex with Iggy Azalea are that much better than my chances of having sex with Abraham Lincoln? No, really, I want to have sex with Abraham Lincoln. We're both from Kentucky. Yeah, thanks. Y'all know that's enough when you're from Kentucky. I mean, he's tall. Looks like he came pre-stretched. My husband told me he invented something called a choke slam, and I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun. Oh, no. And I think he was also mad because, so on my list, there was Abraham Lincoln, and then also George Seurat. Do you guys know this painter, George Seurat? Okay, so he's a painter. He invented something called pointillism. That's not the sexy part, but like there's this musical about his life, and they describe him as painting, and they said that he would prowl through the streets in a top hat after midnight. You know the musical. You are a big Sunday in the Park with George fan. You're the first one. Oh, you too? 2 Sunday in the Park with George fans. Who knew? In one day, and then he would stand there staring up at the street lights, and that just made me like absolutely fall in love with him, right? I think it might also be something about the top hat. I don't know. Do you have top hats here? Oh shit, we're gonna get a top hat. One might be like my 3rd sexual awakening of the year. So anyway, I'm in love with George. Oh yeah, okay, great. No, you know what? Actually, it's not the top hat. And now you're coming up here with the top hat. I'm like, no, let's put it on someone else. We'll see what happens. But I think it was also mad because, okay, so there's these 2 dead guys, and then Catherine Hahn and my best friend. But she's married, so I'd have to be on her list. Jesus Christ. Who, by the way, also on the list. Just in case you were wondering how a list of 5 names could be half alive and half dead, that's the answer, Jesus Christ. One time a woman came up to me after a show and she got really mad at me for making that joke. She was like, "You shouldn't make that joke about having sex with Jesus." And I said, "Really? Why not?" And she said, "Well, it's not very Christian of you." And I said, "Well, when I was growing up, they came down to the pulpit every Sunday and said, 'Who's ready to let Jesus inside of them today?'" So I think it's the most Christian thing I could do. And she really didn't like that. And she said, "Well, you know what? Jesus wouldn't have had sex with you. He was a pure man." And I said, "Respectfully, ma'am, this isn't a list of the 5 celebrities who are most likely to have sex with me." That list starts with Craig Robinson, and it ends with my best friend. I've checked, I'm also on her list. You know, and what I should have said was thank you, have a nice night. But what I did say was, Jesus came for me, now it's my turn to come for him. My name's Sarah Hines, thank you. Let's get Monty Hicks back up here.
Love it. Yeah. Give it up for Sarah one more time, everybody. Come for Jesus. That's hilarious. We got any parents in the house? Parents? Yeah. No? Really?
I just don't want to admit to it.
Asshole.
Real creative.
I had this lady get mad at me one time because I misgendered her baby. I looked in the crib and, you know, I said, "Oh, she dropped her binky." She said, "It's a boy. She's wearing blue." Oh, he's wearing blue. Look, I'll do it again. It's wearing blue. I said, my bad, wearing blue. But what's funny is she was mad at me, but she was wearing a blue sweater. So I said, I hate to misjudge this father-son moment going on right now. And I was wearing pink, and she was trying to fight me, and I was like, "Look, you can't hit a lady." So I was like, "No, you gotta let that shit go." Sarah, thank you for laughing. That's how you do a joke, Sarah. I'm sorry.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
No, I love it. I appreciate it. Keep going. All right, y'all ready for another comedian? Say hell yeah. Yeah. Put your hands together for my man Chris. Come on up here, Chris.
One more time for Sarah, everybody, and her wild bucket list. I feel like in 10 minutes she's gonna try to fuck this mannequin right here.
Hey, that's my girl.
Yeah, hands off. I've been having trouble sleeping and like breathing through my nose at night. And my insurance isn't that great, so naturally I look to the experts on Instagram for my health advice. They say crazy stuff. They'll be like, put a piece of tape over your mouth at night to help breathe through your nose. Get under like an 80-pound weighted blanket. Blindfold yourself with a sleeping mask. I don't think these people are health experts. I think they're trying to rob my house. Possibly kidnap me. I'm just serving myself up on a silver platter. One of their tips was like, to improve the airflow, leave the front door wide open. Now I don't trust any expert about anything. Like, there was a car guy who was like, you should probably change your oil once every 6 months or so. I'm like, nice try, pal. I'm leaving this baby bone dry. Yeah. I was moving a couple months ago, and when you look up moving companies in Nashville, one of the main ones that comes up is a company called the College Hunks Moving Junk. The logo's just like a ripped guy. I don't think I need to spend like $1,700 to look worse in front of my wife. The last thing I need to invite into my own house are men who are attractive, helpful, and went to college. Also, I don't know what college these guys go to where they're free all day in the middle of October. I don't think these hunks are the brightest. I'm just a little bitter they rejected my job application. I don't want to get too personal, but it's my wife's time of the month right now. Not her period, that's just what I call it when she covers 100% of our bills. Pretty emasculating, I'm the one who can't have sex for a week. I thought moving in together would solve the problem, but our pay periods haven't synced up yet. Mine's late. The relationship's going pretty well though, I hope. She's 4 years younger than me. I'm 20. She's 4 years younger than me, and we've hit a point in our relationship where all of her friends are about to get married, and all of mine are about to get divorced. We're both pretty excited about it. She's like, oh my God, what am I gonna wear to the wedding? Michelle's gonna look so beautiful. I'm in the other room like, thank God Kyle and I could finally start gambling together again. Both groups need like the same gifts. They all need new silverware. All right, or not.
Solo.
Let's see. You guys know how they like Tennessee blocked the porn sites a couple months ago? You guys are a civilized crowd. Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about that.
Bullshit.
Yeah. They blocked the sites unless you like give them your full identity. As soon as that happened, overnight, me and all of my dirtbag friends just became like IT guys all of a sudden. Like looking for a workaround. I've been terrible with computers my whole life. The second titties are on the line, I'm like, I think I might need to go back to school. I'm enrolling in like cybersecurity classes. My wife is like, is this gonna open up any new jobs for you? I'm like, oh yeah, plenty of jobs. Hand, blow, foot. This might be too dirty, but I'm gonna keep going. I don't know what hand, foot, and mouth disease is, by the way, but I'm pretty sure I got it. I had to apologize to my dad the other day. I remembered when I was a little kid, my sister and I thought it would be like a really fun prank to buy our dad a fake winning lottery ticket. Yeah, I know that now. If you haven't seen him, it's a lottery ticket that says you won $2 million, but the big prank is you didn't. Just tricking a hard-working father of two. It backfired immediately because as soon as he scratched it off, we were expecting like a celebration, but he just silently put it right into his pocket.
Damn right.
Yeah. We thought it was going to be like, we're getting a new house. He was thinking, I'm getting a new family.
I'm thinking when he goes down to the lottery house, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, I don't know whoever invented that should be in jail. That's the craziest product I've ever heard of. I don't keep up with like slang. I work with a bunch of people younger than me, and they'll always be like, hey, that's mid. That hits different. I think the only time I've said the phrase hits different growing up was when comparing one parent to the other. That shit slaps. Probably because of the lottery ticket in retrospect. I like to drink, and I used to like drunk dial or drunk text, which is super embarrassing. I quit that, but now what I'll do is I'll get drunk and order food off the apps late at night, and it's as hard for me to quit as the texting. Like, I'll delete the DoorDash app before I go out, like, I'm not gonna contact them, we're through. Then 2 drinks in, I'm like, I'll pay anything for you to come to my house. Whether it's food or a woman showing up that late at night, it's never as hot as you wanted it to be. Or as Asian, let's be honest. Okay.
Ain't happy about that showing up either.
Oh boy, all right, we'll leave that alone. I used to drink, like, in college I went nuts. Like, I went nuts with the booze in college. How you folks doing? There's photos of me drunk in college on Facebook with like a beer bong coming out of my ass. I went to school online. What are you folks looking for today? All right, man, that's enough of me. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
All right, give it up for Chris one more time. That was awesome. I've never seen him do comedy. That was a good job, dog.
Thank you.
Yay. I love porn. Hey, what you gotta do is get a VPN, dog. Get a VPN.
I got it.
Ah, see? It ain't that hard. Well, it is now. But still, that's how you gotta do it. Yeah, get a VPN. That's great. I gotta mess with people as they come in. Hey, how y'all doing tonight? You all right? We won't bite. Come on in. Oh, she got that door. There it goes. Yay. Yeah, it is. Is it supposed to rain today? I don't know. I don't look at the weather. It's
got the shit on us later.
Don't say it like that.
Big poops.
Oh my God, that's funny. All right, y'all ready for another comedian? Say hell yeah. All right, put your hands together. He doesn't cuss. That's why it's funny. Put your hands together for my man Drew. Come on up here, Drew. Crowd favorite.
One more time for Monty. Don't fucking put me in a box. I'm a grown-ass man. I'll cuss if I want to. And then I'll feel uncomfortable and apologize to you after it. This has been fun. I've been noticing a few things. One, did anyone else, when Monty asked, like, would you rather be deaf or blind, think, right now? Also, yes, correct. That's the joke. And I love it. This has happened several times. People have walked by, looked in, and saw some great, like, ooh, look at that. And then they come, they open the door, they hear a comedy show, they're like, not worth it. Come on in. See, just like that. They were like, I would rather die. Yes. Let them know I'm not terrible. So. Come on in, we have great deals. Welcome to Ollie's. She's like, no, I don't want to at all. I am, as most comedians, I live for your approval. I hope you guys all like me. Especially you, because you look like a guy that hunts people on his own personal island. So, like, does anyone else think, like, he might, like, own Nashville? Like, so, I had a new experience this weekend, and I'm gonna, it was kind of traumatic, so I'm gonna kind of talk about it with you guys. We're gonna see if there's jokes, but really this is more just me letting it out. First of all, as we have a dog, pet people, where are my pet people at? Okay, you're so nice, raising hands like as a class. That's what happens in our Circus Goodwill shop. We raise our hands and we, so I don't have any pets. I always like other people's dogs and cats, but I've never had to actually take care of any. And then it's like grandkids, but better. Yeah. But this weekend I had some friends say like, hey, we're going out of town, could you take care of our cat? And I felt bad saying no because their first question, are you in town? And I said yes. I said, could you take care of our cat? It would have been weird if I was like, no, because I don't want to. So I said yes. And so the job assignment was real simple. Go in there, refill the food, refill the water, and then give the cat its medication, which I didn't realize was me walking in there, filling up water, filling up food, shoving a pill down a gentle kitten's mouth, and leaving. Like, I felt pretty. I got into my car after that first time, and then I remembered I was allergic to cats, so I was feeling like everything was getting heavier, and I couldn't tell, was that my allergies or my soul saying, you've taken it too far, sir? I hated it. I hated every minute of it. I was like, I feel like a monster, but I made this commitment for the weekend, so I had to go back in there the next day. I got pretty good at it, actually. Like, I was like, that second and third time, got it in there real nice. But I found myself thinking ahead of time, I was like, should I put it in a drink? Should I wrap cheese? That is how people drug people. I suddenly had so much in common with all the frat boys back in college. I was like, wow, I see how they see now. And then what's weird was, like, after the second time, I was like, this isn't so bad. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that's what every Netflix serial killer said at the beginning of the series. And then they became, so yeah, I got, this is real. They literally asked, like, could you do it an extra day? And I said no. I was like, no, I'm not, you drug your own damn cat. That's a weird bit. I don't know if there's anything to it, but I do feel bad. Thank you for letting me share that with you. Here's something else. Recently, someone came up to my mom at church and said, I've watched some of your kids' stand-up comedy videos. They watched one of my Not Clean ones, and they're like, you must be so disappointed as a mother. Someone said this to my mom at church. And my mom says, my son is a stand-up comedian who speaks his truth. Of course I'm disappointed in him. It doesn't matter what jokes he did. No parent wants you to become a comedian. No one ever wants that for their child. We all agree, right? Like when I was in 8th grade, I felt the calling to be a youth pastor. My parents were this nice Brentwood couple, and me saying I want a job with no money. They're like, absolutely not. And then it took me years to show them that this is something I love, this is something good, this is something I'm passionate about. And finally they were on board with me being a youth pastor. And then a few years ago, I was like, I want to be a comedian. And I really think my mom at that point was like, I give up. Like, you're right, there's nothing there. That's just sad. That's okay. I like that every time I come here, Monty gives my podcast a shout out. We have 25 Fast and Furious adjacent episodes in our podcast right now. Here's something that's kind of interesting and weird. I don't like sometimes how people perceive me, is what I've learned about myself. So in season 1, we had one co-host. She was a white woman. This is important. I'm not just I'm not just saying you would care if she's white, and she is. But no, and then season 2 we got a different co-host, and she's a black woman. Hang with me. And so when a few weeks ago I was at a bar or one of the open mics, and this random drunk woman comes over to me, glaring at me. She's like, I have a question for you. Then she asked me, what did you do to the white girl on your podcast? What did I do? As if I have some kind of basement, and I locked her up but didn't let her come on every Wednesday for the podcast. I was like, no, I don't know. You're right. These are all weird thoughts, and it's a weird place. But this is a wonderful place. Thank you for trying out, or letting me try out my jokes, and you trying out whether you like me or not. And let's bring up our amazing host, Monty Hicks.
You broke it. No, it's okay. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, give it up for Drew one more time, everybody. I think it's awesome that he mostly does clean comedy. I couldn't do it. I talk about shit all day. Shit, porn, and drugs. Everybody likes drugs around here? Yeah? We're going to talk later. You ever do so much drugs you say some gay shit? I'm sorry, that made them leave. I'm so sorry. This is not a gay show. No, thank you. Oh my God. I'm not staying here in this gay show. No, I was smoking some good weed, and I was watching my favorite movie, Purple Rain. You seen Purple Rain, right? And I said out loud, I would fuck the shit out of Prince. The little tight ass and high heels. That's a nice looking dude. Anyway, I'm sorry. Just shake your head. I do have a girlfriend. Yay. She has HIV. Yay. A house, income, vehicle. Don't worry about it. Just shake your head. I get it. All right, y'all ready for another comedian?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Put your hands together for my man Skylo. Come on over here, Skylo. Don't worry about the mic stand. Thank you.
Fuck that mic stand. Alright, what's going on? How y'all doing? Looks like I gotta calm down. What's that first chick's name? Your friend from the podcast? She's fucking crazy. When another crazy person as myself sees another crazy in the wild, like your crazy just starts going through the roof like a Super Saiyan. I was like, I'm trying to calm down, anyway. I also like to sit and do a brain exercise with all your other piggyback on all your material because I'm a hack. And so I think Sarah should just go and fuck her friend, right? When I looked at Chris's wife when he brought up the joke about the bills, she put a fucking toothpick in her mouth like Razor Ramon was like, yeah. Saw that chip. I'm very observant. Let's see. Oh yeah. We found out who's roofing everybody on Broadway, Drew. Hello. I think that was a mission of guilt. Like getting out confession. You're used to a fucking slide probably in front of you. Like I used to go to Catholic church and had to go to that penalty box all the time, and they'd be like, open that thing and fuck you, yeah. Nobody else's church? I can give you guys directions if you want to go there. Anyway. Alright, so I sit around and think of shit all day, and so I'm getting into I'm getting into my Bible, scriptures and shit, and I like to envision things, and I love art. So you guys familiar with like the Last Supper? Right. All right.
Yeah, last night.
I'm confused. I don't know the Bible that good, dude. Is that the resurrection story? I'm lost. Hey, stop fucking me up, old man. All right, here we go. So anyway, so you guys picture the scene, right? Like the whole table spread out and everybody's got their things going on individually. Do you think the waiter came up and was like, "Hey, Messiah"? He had like a receipt that was like, what is it, 6 fucking 6 cubics long. It's like a reed, and he's like, fuck that, it's gonna be separate checks, and everyone's like, like that's why everyone's got those weird looks on their faces, like, fucking, the son of fucking Lord can't pick up a check, like. Peter and Paul are arguing about who had the fucking nachos, and I only had a Caesar salad. You know what I mean? Like Caesar, impossible. Totally different timeline. Anyway.
They got in trouble once,
I'm just kidding, man. You look like an oil driller. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, me either. Speaking of oil drilling, I was told my hairdo makes dudes want to fuck me and chicks beat me or something. Is that an insult? I don't remember. Let's see, what else? Oh, I just recently got married. Yeah, thank you. The thing is, like, I got slapped with reality today. I found a nickel from like 1945, and I looked it up, it's worth $3, but in reality, it's only worth $1.50 now. Fucking bitch. Hi. Not you girls, you guys are great. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Do you laugh at my... No, I'll leave him alone. Anyways, I lost it. I really thought that Jesus joke was going to hit here, but it didn't, man. Let's see. Someone was talking about time travel. I'm a firm believer that music is like a time machine, right? Right? You guys married?
I'm just happy.
Do you guys have a song?
9 Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like an animal, right?
No, man. The one that got covered by Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I often think of a great track called Under the Bridge. You familiar with that one? Red Hot Chili Peppers? Yeah. I remember that song was playing the first time I stuck my thumb into a girl's bum. That's right. I thought I was special. Turns out all the fellas were doing that. They even had a nickname for her, Thumpkin. Yeah. I know. But what's that soak? I've been working on letting it marinate, you know, like, and then stepping on my laps a little bit too much lately. Again, still trying to calm my nerves. My crazy came out, you know. I had a fight with that retarded dog this morning. That got physical real quick. He may look young in the face. He's actually fucking 14. That's like, well, 194 in dog years. So, yeah, I don't get that fucker at all. Like, she went to the car and he has dementia. I don't, it's weird. Like, he came at me though. People are like, Sky, why do you fuck with that dog? I'm like, a win's a win, bro. You know, like, fuck that thing. Anyway, it's just something I was taught back in the military. My old tune sergeant would be like, whoa, the secret to surviving in the military is you have a beat dog and your regular dog. I'm like, I ain't track sergeant. He's like, a beat dog is the one you beat the shit out of. He's like, your regular dog you love. He's like, that way you don't beat your wife or your kids. Roger, sergeant. Roger. Now listen, this man also fell off an airplane and his parachute didn't open, so give the guy a fucking break, okay? Jesus, he's a fucking hero. He is, man. He has some stories at hand. He's got a mustard stain if you know anything about that. What? It's when you jump, it's a combat jump, bro, like in the Grenada or whatever, yeah. South America. Let's see. I just got so much new shit. I remember you guys made it through, survived St. Patty's Day, right? Go ahead, anybody celebrate St. Patty's Day? I don't drink no more, and like, I never had a problem with the drinking or the hangover. I always did a lot of cocaine, so like, I was always sober. But the next day after Patty's Day would always be like getting the ginger hairs out of my bars of soap, you know? Like, that was like an all-day task, you know, like, every year, fucking gingers. They just pop up everywhere. Man, that's so funny. I got this Hispanic buddy. This is a good one. You're gonna like this one. I got this Hispanic buddy. He's an army dude too, like me. So we love to bust each other's balls. And I went to his house to do a podcast, and you know, typical Hispanic dude, short, right? His wife, short, right? His son, 6'6". Yeah. I was like, bro, how'd that happen? He's like, he drinks a lot of milk. I'm like, your wife is fucking the milkman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the only thing that makes sense to me, dude. Like, nah, he's cool though. He's my homie. Let's see. Yes, yeah. All right, we got one more time. All right, so, you know, like I said, I'm an army dude, so I understand the plight of illegal immigrants wanting to stay here, right? Now, if you're here already, all right, we'll work something out. Like, how about if you bring me the scalp of 5 pedophiles, then you're in coast. It's clear, right? I'm gonna call it aliens versus predators. All right? Yeah. Yeah, this guy's on board. He's like, this dude's like, I'll take you to my private island. Fuck it. Let's see. We did that. Oh, and I told you I'm married, right? So, being now that I'm married, we get experimental. You got to keep it fresh, right? We like to role play. I like to play dirty dentist. Yeah, slap her in a chair and lay her back, and I insert my tool and ask her about her day. I don't really give a fuck what she says either. Just like a dentist. Yeah. Hey, let's see. Did I tell you about the dog's a retard? So I like to sit like this. I like to sit on the couch like this. If anyone has got a dog owner, do the favor and just make a really tight circle. It's in the doggy DNA to lick the shit out of it because it looks like a butthole. And you see that old man? You see that one? There you go. There you go. All right. Well, I think I fucked you guys enough. This is some open mic notes. Those are real dirty. I learned a lot about these guys through open mics. Like, I'll tell them. Most time he jerked off was 11 times in one day. I know, it's crazy. He's got stamina. He's got the time on his hands. I don't know. The thing is, though, anybody in that general, just who wants to claim it? The thing is, though, I have 2 dick holes, so mine's 22. Yeah, that's something. That's something. All right. Oh man, little fucking in the food hole. See, yeah, no, that's the ginger part. That's the part left out. Lip fillers. Oh, yeah, this one's kind of funny too. I'm still trying to work it, like, 'cause now I'm married and like, I don't want it to seem like I beat my wife, you know. She was doing her chores and she fucking opened the dryer door with her face. Like, I don't know how, like. I still don't know how to, I just wrote it, I just don't know how to make it a joke yet, because it was funny, you know, but, you know, it's, anyway. Yeah, so, time travel. Oh, you asked about where I would go, right, if I had to time travel. I would go back to the day my dad met my mom, be like, don't do it, bro, and then just watch the world implode, and like the whole time continuum. Anyway, I fucked you guys enough, I had so much fun. Thanks for having me.
Give it up for Skylo, everybody. Your dog hated all those jokes. Oh, that dog is hilarious. Oh, cute. Butthole. The dog woke up for that. Thank you for coming. I hope he didn't scare you away. Come on in. Come on in. We won't bite you. Spider-Man, I like that shirt. Awesome. Hey, how you doing? Good. Go ahead, shop around. All right, before we go any further, I want to say there's a tip bucket up here, and I need gas money. So if you have it in your soul on a Sunday to leave some cash, thank you. We would appreciate it. And then on that note, hey, we also have drinks that they are donation only. Good way to put it. Thank you for coming. Is that it? No, we still got more show. I'm talking to these people. Yeah. Thank you. Did you enjoy?
We did it.
Yes. That means you'll come back.
Oh, yeah.
Not for me, but for the clothes and everything else. Thank you. Have a good one.
I'm coming back for you.
Yay! I feel special. A little slow. All right, we got 2 more comedians. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Not at the same time. That seems a little weird. Put your hands together for my man Carl. Come over here, Carl. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. Tall motherfucker. Come on up here. Thank you. Appreciate it, Carl.
Leave it to Monty to put black comedians last. You might as well just sat on the back of this bus, motherfucker. Looking around the room, there's a whole lot of oatmeal and a very few raisins in here. I got the oil. Why they been fucking with you all day, man?
You're an asshole.
Man. Yeah, I know. He told you.
No, I told him.
This is nice. I don't know what kind of bougie ass thrift store this shit is in here, but they got a pair of size 14 boots over there. I almost got them. I need a 15. But then I looked at the price tag. It said $900. Then I flipped the other boot over. It said, now pay with Klarna. This shit'll be antique by the time you get done paying for it. Shit. And then you got people just randomly walking through, just customers, like, what the hell are they doing? It's a comedy show in the middle of Wicked Ollie's Vintage on a day where it feels like you can click your heels 3 times and it's no place like home. I like the floor. Follow the yellow brick road. It's just all over. Either that or Monty had Mexican before he got in here. Oh man, I know, man. This is my career is doing great. I'm having leaps and bounds. I'm performing in Opryland. Right next to the original Hee Haw sign. I just saw that shit over there. I didn't know black people could watch this show back then.
Hey, they had Charlie Bright on there.
Oh yeah, they had Charlie Bright on there, you know. But it takes a token to make the video game work. I'll wait. Some of y'all a little slow. Some of y'all, you wait a minute. Yeah, Charlie Pride, Ray Charles. There's a lot of black people in country music. I used to sing country music. Giddy up, boom, bop, bow, bow. I just saw that hat right there. Just made me. Her name's Elvira, and she's as old as that dress is. This lady right here, the one you were kind of asleep with. Yeah. Well, you told your wife you wanted to get into poly. You didn't mean polyester. Polly want a cracker? Yes. No, I'm just playing. Another race joke. You know what I've noticed that times are really getting screwy right now. There's words you can't say anymore.
Yeah.
Y'all notice that? What's the word you can't say? The M word. The M word.
Narcissist.
No, M.
Oh, midget.
See, midget. You can't say the midget word no more. You can't call them, you gotta call them what? Little people. They get mad as I was in Kansas City telling this joke, and it was a midget in there. I didn't know because he was sitting at a bistro table, and his little feet kicking under the chair. This motherfucker ran up to the stage and said, "Man, you know what? Me and you gonna fight." I said, "Well, come on then, little fucker, let's do it." Y'all, me and this midget fought all over that club. He tore my knees up, y'all. But you should have seen the top of his head. The police get there and said, "Man, you 6'5", 300 pounds. How the hell you gonna let this midget beat you?" I said, "Man, we just had a little beef." They said, "Well, you want to press charges?" I said, "No, that little motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing but half the time anyway." I'll cut the midget joke short. It's another word you can't say. Somebody said it earlier. R word. Retard. See? The only people that have a problem with the word retard is the ones who are not. I'll wait, because some of y'all might be. The dog was retarded. That's what he was talking about. You can't, they're what? You have to say special needs? Special needs sounds like somebody that wants to have a certain kind of robe when they get out the shower. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I think retard. If you ask somebody if they're retarded, they will gladly do. Yes, I am. Fuck you mean? And it's all of us are going to hell. Man, I was trying to get some work done on my bathroom at the house, and I went to this store. What's the store with the orange and white sign on the front? Home Depot. Yeah, hell yeah. I went there looking for some employees. But they were out of stock. So not to be disturbed, I went across the street to the Dollar Tree. I didn't find no Mexicans. I found some Mexicans. They showed up late. It was only one of them. He asked for a drink full of ice. I knew he wasn't Mexican. Hello, come on in. Hi. Like your COVID mask. It matches your sweater. Is it still COVID? I thought it was over with. All the horse tranquilizer in the world didn't kill COVID. COVID-19 was 5 years ago, right? It's 2025 now, right? They're gonna come up with something else. All right, Drew, have fun not cussing and being a youth pastor. You fucking kids get on my nerves! Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is really, really nice. Is it just what a band? But it gives me kind of, Muppet Band vibes over here. Oh man. Yep, we're having fun. We are having fun. I don't know. I don't have a notebook or a phone up here to tell me the next joke, so I'm just telling jokes that I have. My wife told me that she really, she gets mad at me. She gets mad at me. She gets mad at me because she says shit to me like she wants to try polygamy. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Right. Look at it. He's like, hey, you need to be his wife. Don't get in trouble, bro. It's a joke.
He's got 2 phones.
Oh, God, damn it. Leave it to the black people. No. She was saying that the only one condition of the whole polygamy thing is she gets to be all of the different wives. So basically she's schizophrenic. So I don't know who I'm talking to every time I see her. And what most of you men that's married don't realize, you're already in a polygamous relationship with all of your wives' personalities. You don't believe me? Talk to whoever's in the car with you on the way home. Come on in. Oh, they trade. You trade stuff in here? You can trade. Oh man, that's cool. That's cool. I wish, you know, they don't have rural stuff like this shit anymore. What's their website for the people trying to meet that live out in the country? Not Pornhub. That's a different kind of meat. What's Farmers Connect?
Farmers Only.
Farmers Only. Man, I went on that website. I looked for all of the women in the area. It was nothing but sheep. And I was like, ew. We got some 4-H graduates in here. I'm glad to see we still getting it together. Well, I'm going to get out of the way and let the other black comedian come up here in our non-DEI portion of the show. Thanks, Monty. You ain't shit, man. You taking your black card as soon as... Get on. Just get your ass up here, man. Get your ass up here. Short motherfucker. I'm Uncle Carl. You can find me just about anywhere. Ladies, if you're looking for me, my profile on Christian Mingle is Long Dick Deacon. Wow.
All right, Long Dick. Listen. Hey, come on in. Hey, how y'all doing? You all right? Yay. Awesome, awesome. Yes. He's just waving at everybody. He said, wait till the black people at the end of the show, like I ain't black. I'm black. I'm black. I'm late on my child support. I'm always late wherever I go. I've smoked Newports before. All right. Shake my head. All right. Y'all ready for the headliner? Yay. I'm tired of this. Y'all ready to go dance? I'm with you. I love it. Okay, every time I leave here, I go to Scoreboard. Scoreboard, you ever been there? Everybody been there before? Yes. So Spasmatics is a great band, and they're over there. It's comedy and it's music. Great. They make me laugh. As long as they don't fuck with us, they make us laugh. Shut up, Carl. Your time is over. All right, y'all ready for your headline? Say hell yeah. Yeah. One more time, say hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Asshole. All right, put your hands together for Adrian Walker. Come on up here, Adrian.
What's up, my friend? Thank you, sir. There you go. Monty, you no longer have your black card. It has been gone. And I told you that when I shot that damn podcast. How you doing, sir? Feeling good? All right. Where's this mic stand at? Here, I just need this mic stand for about 1 minute. So, before I got here, I went to one of these things that it was my first time. I went to a gender reveal. So don't make me mad, or because this could go back. So I went to a gender reveal. The gender reveal was for a stud. I don't know if y'all know what a stud is, but yeah, she was a full-fledged pregnant stud. Being a comedian and trying to hold a straight face while doing this, because the father was there in the kitchen the whole time, the turkey baster. So the weird thing about this is that, see, I'm trying to hold a straight face with this. They had turkey sliders. So I don't know if that turkey baster. I didn't eat. I didn't eat. I just kind of left. But just know that gender reveals are real. You talked about you can't say the R word or anything like that. Anybody deal with autism or anything like that? Anybody? You do? You were a teacher, so you understand this?
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about my autistic son, because my autistic son is really an asshole. I want y'all to know that. He is probably the only person in this world that I can say that tests me at every end. And it doesn't help that he's like 6'2", outweighs me by about 75 pounds, always looks at me like he can kick my ass. At any time that I am walking through, he is always giving me that look like, yeah, you know I'll try you, right? And I'm trying to explain to him, son, you don't want to do it. No. Yeah. You know you're just a visitor in this house, right? You know, when you die, this is me and my mom's place. You can die today. It's okay. One of the weirdest things that I've ever had to happen being an autism dad is finding out that my son watches way too much porn. But he doesn't like watch like regular porn. My son watches vampire porn. And I don't know if this is a problem that he has or if this is an addiction. So I asked him, son, what do you find? He said, well, Dad, they suck really good. And when he said that, I felt like he was trying to do like a play on words. So I said, son, are you talking about the blood? He said, no, not at all. Definitely not talking about blood. And I said to him, I said, well, son, this is kind of disgusting for you. I don't want you to lose your black card like Monty, okay? Because this is not a black thing that you have. Black people don't watch vampire porn, son. He said, no, well, Dad, black men have sex with white ladies, don't they? And I was stuck at that point. Yeah, they do. Let me look around this building again. Yeah, definitely. This place is definitely proof that white people and black people have sex together. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Ernest Tubbs is looking at me like he wants to sell me. I don't know if this is Blue Angel shirt or if everything here says to myself, we were cool with slavery. Everything in this fucking store says that shit. From this hee-haw shit over here, everything says it. The only person that I trust in this whole fucking building is this guy right here. He's the only person that I just feel totally like hold on. Let's make a brief observation. Brief observation here. You all have been sitting here the entire show. Have y'all had a good time so far?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you something. I am 6 foot, I am 245 pounds. That nice lady walked through that door with that mask on and nobody fucking flinched. Let me do that. Everybody in here is getting nervous. What's he about to do? Is he here to rob the place? Nobody felt threatened by that nice Christian white lady. Don't give me that look. I see you. Look at him. He started clutching his damn gun. You're an asshole. Anybody got any requests? Hey, give me a topic. Yeah, you give me a topic. How about you? I don't care what it is. I've been working on my improv shit. Come on with it. Any topic.
Movies.
Movies?
Yeah.
Fuck Fast and the Furious.
Teslas.
Teslas? Even better. Fuck Cybertrucks. Recall them all. What you got?
I want to know about lip filler.
You want to know why what?
He got me stuck on lip filler, stuck in my brain. We were going to talk about lip filler.
Sky?
Yeah, right.
Let me tell you something, sir. That is my friend back there. If you start listening to anything that Sky says, just know that you can either end up at a mental hospital or you could end up at a Diddy party. It can go one of two ways. Only one. He admitted he's been in both. What about you?
Flannel shirts.
Flannel shirts are fucking awesome, dude. My dad always had a saying. Now, let me go ahead and say this. This is what my dad would always say about that. Flannel shirts, so. He would always say, they say lumberjacks wear flannel shirts, right? Lumberjacks normally wear. So what my dad would always say. A man can chop down 10,000 trees and never once be called a lumberjack. You suck one dick and you're a dick sucker for life. Y'all take that how y'all want to. As long as I tell you a joke that you remember later, that means I've done my job. So take that one with you. You'll remember that. Monty will be sitting around with a bunch of white people tomorrow and be like, hey, y'all want to hear a good one? Y'all want to hear a real good one? Hey, I think it had something to do with a lumberjack. Nobody ever delivers your damn joke correctly. Uncle Carl was right. I heard Uncle Carl when he came up and he talked about them little people. You ain't got to call them that, dude. Let me tell you, this is probably the worst dream that I've ever had as a married man. My old lady is short. She's not tall. She's not any of those things. But the worst dream that I've ever had, being in a relationship, I thought that she was cheating on me. And when I tell you that this dream, when I woke up, it made me feel horrible. They took her short ass, and there was one man behind her, there was one man in front of her, and they were spinning her around like a fucking rotisserie chicken in croaker. Dead serious. Dead serious. Now, I don't know if y'all ever watched that rotisserie chicken machine, but I'm going to tell you what, I almost threw something at that bitch. I did. Come on with it, my friend. What you got?
I got to ask you, is your wife white or black by chance?
Black.
Okay.
Black. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what, I haven't been offered a lot of white pussy in my day. And I don't know why, because I came from a town that is like 88% white. But I didn't get a lot of white pussy through at me.
Oh, but you didn't get a lot, but you didn't say you didn't get any.
I had some through at me, but I threw that shit back like a brim. And you know, they say weed that you smell through the bag is good. Pussy that you smell through the bag is not. Take that how you want to, big guy. You get it? What part of town you from? You from Nashville?
Hell no.
Where you from, big guy?
Something a whole lot worse.
Where about?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
Rhode Island.
Ain't nothing in fucking Rhode Island but rich people.
Bullshit.
Did you buy them boots here?
No.
Because I want you to know that those boots are a fucking down payment if you bought them from here. On anything that you want. A house. You just heard they had some used boots for $995. Whose boots were they?
What? You can get like Casey's custom boots, and you're talking thousands of dollars.
What the fuck is custom in here? Custom for who?
Some of them outfits over there.
Some of them outfits? Okay, so I watched Hee Haw when I was young.
That purple suit's 40 grand. Yeah, he spent $18,000 in that suit in 1974.
1974, $17,000.
Yeah.
And it's worth 40 grand right now.
Wow. The blue one's 100.
The blue one is 100. I am definitely. Hold on. So let me explain something to you. When I post this video later, I will put my tags in it.
Don't tell people how much.
No. My thing is this. This is what I want y'all to understand. You know, I've been doing comedy for a little while, but I'm gonna say, when people see this video, they're gonna think, oh, this is just a low budget hole in the wall show. Fuck no, there's probably $10 million worth of shit in here. I am starting to realize that I just need to start getting better friends. Monty is not a good friend to have, but he hangs out with rich people, so you gotta have that one. So Monty is like, he's like the sex offender that's with you that you just kind of can't get rid of. You know, I know at some point Monty is probably gonna be on the news for getting caught in a brothel or something like that. It's gonna be some prostitution sting that you're gonna see Monty on the news, and he's gonna be like doing that. I was just telling jokes. Yes, I had a couple of beers and I did take 3 Viagra. But I didn't, okay, I screwed 2. But I didn't screw that 3rd one. I promised that, no, I was just looking at it. I just watched. That was it. I told 1 joke, sir. That's it. I'm sorry, officer. I'm not, no. I'm sorry. Click. And then what are you going to tell him, Monty? Sir, I don't even identify as black, sir. I identify as a white man with an 800 credit score. You can't take me to jail. Man, look here. My name is Adrian Walker. You can follow me on TikTok as Mr. 505. I hope everybody had a good time. I appreciate Monty coming out, all the comedians that came out. Give him a hand. Monty was trying his best, man, with this shit. Give my favorite sex offender a shout out, Monty Hicks.
Give it up for Adrian Walker one more time. That shit is hilarious.
Banana pudding.
hey, we gotta go.
I know, I gotta go.
So, yeah, he's talking about it. I went, like, a couple of weeks ago, I went to Huntsville, Alabama, because they had strippers wrestling in banana pudding. And, you know, I was like, okay, the long story short is that I knew this stripper, and she used to live here. She moved down to Huntsville. There were better clubs down there. I'm like, all right, I've never been to Huntsville for a strip club. So I went down there. Yes, there are better strip clubs in Huntsville. So she knows. Are you serious? Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So then, okay.
She can't get a job though.
What?
You're so dick.
And here's what's funny. So I went down there for banana pudding, and you know, they give you a bucket of 15 bananas that you get to throw at the strippers as they're stripping. I'm totally serious. So we bought several buckets, or you could buy a bucket of towels to wipe them off after they're finished.
Are they all like black and blue?
People from the back of the club like just humming bananas. I'm like, it doesn't look right as a black man throwing bananas at white women. I was like, give me something. All right, it was the best time I've ever had, but it was slightly racist. But okay, here's what's funny is that they tell me during Thanksgiving that it's like turkey and dressing and biscuits and gravy. I'm like, do y'all eat here? Y'all just wrestling in food. They do beanie weenies and jello. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And it was on a Wednesday night, a random Wednesday night. The place was packed. I was like, this is awesome. I'm coming back. Yeah. Oh my God! I ate some French fries, and I didn't throw a French fry and a banana.
Did you make a lot of this?
Okay, no. Here's what was funny is they had vanilla wafers in the pudding too. So I was like, this is. You just can't make that up. It's real. I'm telling you. If they do it again, I'm telling everybody about it. We all going back. Bus. We gonna take that bus. We all going down there. Thank you. I'm telling you, dude. It was hilarious. I have a small video on my phone. I can't show anybody, but it was great. Video. I can't.
You have a video of it?
Yeah. Because, you know, you ain't supposed to have your camera out. And I was like, fuck
I want to see it.
You shut up. You shut up.
It's a clip.
It was, you know, I don't know, 15 seconds. It was like, can't stand y'all. I don't know why I do this. All right, that's it. Y'all had a good time. So thank you. I appreciate everybody who has been here, who's enjoyed the show, people who've been on stage, people who've not been on stage. Thank you. Thank you to Garrett and Robbie back there for letting us do this. It's crazy. It's fun. I always call it Pee Wee's Playhouse. This is like Pee Wee's Playhouse with a little bit more money in it. Oh, that's hilarious. Now look at the radio that was on there. Do y'all remember the radio that was on there? That looked like... Anyway, all right, thank you. That was my time. That was the show. By all means, if you enjoyed it, tell somebody else about it. We'll get more people. We'll get this whole front row filled up.
We'll see you next month.
Yes, next month. Thank you.
The frontin' games, homie, Monty Hicks don't play. Yeah, gonna lift you up, I'm soaring tonight, baby. Monty Hicks in the mix, cue the light, baby. I'm spitting truth, forget those jokers in your sight, baby. I'm shouting, dude, it's Monty Hicks who holds the mic, yeah. I'ma glide right by, cause my rhythm ain't no game, and they keep my own falling lame. Still Monty Hicks remain steady aiming